monster makeovers, Beetlejuice returns, and more coming up on this week's news. First up, the Edgar Allan Poe Speakeasy is touring select cities in the US from California through North Carolina. The Edgar Allan Poe Speakeasy is a chilling 90-minute cocktail experience dedicated to the stories of Edgar Allan Poe. The event occurs inside a dark speakeasy, as 4 of Poe's most famous stories will be retold and reimagined by Poe historians. The speakeasy's lead mixologist will also transform each story into a 4-part cocktail experience. Tickets range in price from $45 to $69, depending on the date and locations. Next up, have you ever wondered what it's like to become a monster for Halloween Horror Nights? Now you can find out. Universal Orlando is now offering the Monster Makeover Become the Monster experience. This makeover-style experience allows guests to choose from 38 makeup designs, then have the makeup applied by one of Universal's makeup professionals, the same artists that create the monsters for Halloween Horror Nights. You can get either a full face or a half face, and reservations are required. Halloween creep is continuing as Tokyo Disneyland announced the dates for their Halloween season at the park. Disney Halloween in Tokyo will run from October 1st through November 7th, just shooting right past Halloween. The company teased that there will be new theming and entertainment this year, with specifics to be announced in the coming months. Next up, Distortions Unlimited announced 4 all-new Halloween props for the 2024 season. The Scarewolf Legend, the 3-foot-long sci-fi inspired alien monster, the Scarecrow Wrath, and the Wicked Witch Legend, which is fashioned after a classic green, old, and gnarled witch standing 5.5 feet tall. Made of latex, foam-filled, and including an armature, the prop includes posable arms, a bendable neck, and a detachable hat. Now for some horror film news. The official poster for Beetlejuice 2 has been released and reveals the sequel's name, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. The long-awaited sequel has a September 6th, 2024 release date. Tim Burton is at the helm as director, and several of the original film stars have signed on to reprise their roles, including Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, and Catherine O'Hara. The filmmakers behind Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey plan to expand their public domain horror universe with the upcoming movie Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Director Scott Jeffrey said, "The film will be incredibly tense, following Wendy as she tries to track down her brother, Michael, who has been abducted by Peter Pan. Tinkerbell is not what you think." If you missed Haunt when it premiered in 2019, now's your chance because it is streaming on Netflix. Written and directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, the film follows a group of friends who encounter an extreme haunted house on Halloween night that promises to feed on their darkest fears. The night turns deadly as they come to the horrifying realization that some nightmares are real. And that's all for this week's news. If you'd like to learn more about any of these stories, please subscribe to our free weekly newsletter at hauntedattractionnetwork.com.